Sports, where we'll get a look at this team's creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. We're just moments away from the action. All that and more coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate, Scott, and Brock here with you. We've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
But we're a part of the season, and you know this, partner. The records can still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear.
Fielded at the 7. Thunder team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Looking slant route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big play, that's a 17 yards. And they're going to have the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now. Has him on the back hitter. And they make the stop, finishing at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. Just got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a 1st down. They put a receiver in motion right. 1st down from the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more. With 6. These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Let's take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing that here, that plays a clean ball.
And he's short the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Right up the gut. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. And it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Throwing now off play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn that with Moose set it down.
You know, Kate, we'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Down now run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Onto the backfield and motion him out. From the 47. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. You often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and they're taking that short completion.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, the depth of getting those yards, if he translates them as a receiver in the open field.
He's got a man open. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that snap.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Kick the running back in motion. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third down. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Now looking to throw. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. And a nice game here, but it stops with the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds it. They're about to hit the 23-yard line on the play. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They motion a receiver left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And he's dropped just short of the mark, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll bring out the punter here. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Time to throw here out of the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. A motion a tight end left. Good fake, he'll throw. Coming on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Still inches to go on 3rd down. It's a gain of 4, and it sets up 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. There's the inlet, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to a kid. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll throw it again. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. motion. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That slant play incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we got 3rd down.
They really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. The offense headed back to the field. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. They'll run here on 1st down. And he only manages one. A couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the rope again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Another carry for it. And this buys him some much-needed breathing room up across the 5. 5-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So out now comes the punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. That's fielded at the 46. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over with some excellent field position. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running it now out of the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Give now out of the shotgun. And they beat him to the edge. That one stopped back at the line.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now on 2nd and 10. His perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to one up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motion man sent left. They'll throw on 3rd long. And he must have worked the right over there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. You set it down, score him at the 38.
Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Second and 3. It's complete to Turner. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one complete to Turner. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
I love throwing up first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got first down from the 31. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it over the middle. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Throwing it again here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
I know he started the play as a defender. Look good, didn't he? Running the back. You know the receiver. Make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pressure's on him, and he gets home, he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to get a lot more fight on second down, a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return of the 27. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They go right back to the air. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
the play and enough for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that. Shoot the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground cover backfire. With the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. Well, they busted it to get back to the line.
And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much as training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've got the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Their offense running back out now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you feel on these defenses are making every yard tackle, every first down tackle, every series tackle. Offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
From midfield now. Finds him over the middle. And he hits it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And off on second and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking for a throw here. Complete to the right. And takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Defensive play, jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking at the ball. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. To the left side, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And they'll have first down. Here's the handoff. This is a nice gain. It's up to the 47. Good break on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 47. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They get a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hey, hey!
Give now from the gun. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives them the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Dynamic receiver screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 runs to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Move now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Going back to the midfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You can keep your job with the NFL as on tackle if you have space. You really can. So you make that happen. You can defeat routes, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The home team still turning their offense and is running back to the field. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. Going out there, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Here's a throw. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing with a blitz on the way.
saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion to make up for that punt wasn't in vain.
7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a man right side. He's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
They kick the running back in motion. Into traffic. Complete. He's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
In the pound from the gun. And he only gets this one down to the 9. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They put a receiver in motion here left. 3rd down from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He drives this forward to the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. Has it down close. That play's brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
At the 5-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. Ooh, that looked like a kick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back. And now they've got 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they're bound to defend.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. To throw it on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys needing 4 points. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Incomplete to Turner. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. He'll look to throw it. Finds the in route complete. tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Setting up to pass. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Running back, motioning right. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Coming on through the contact. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays for all that mess. Even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact. You couldn't do it.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Good shot. They'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. He saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Pass play coming here.
Resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Desperation's how we are for it. He's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Our home team, 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on a return to the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. One final shot here. This one goes incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game's over. Hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing off. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. This celebration begins for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.